Hello, YouTube, its users, and anyone else around the world that will be able to watch this video in the near future. I am known as Hitman Don 711. My real name is Stan Wickerpaid, and I currently, for the next few minutes, I'm going to explain a few things to you. If you hear any background noise, I would advise for you to ignore it, to pay attention to the sound of my voice, because we're going for a ride. I'm going to explain here about a group that has a dream to slowly change the world you currently live in. It might not be the kind of faction that you would, I guess, call the best. It has mistakes as anything else. Any other kind of group, any other kind of movement, any other faction, any other government. And of course, any other human. For we all make mistakes. But at least this one has the least. It's absolutely perfect. I spent a large portion of my life working on this same project, as have I been a part of it and treated it with the utmost respect and with the proper leadership in my position. I am the second in command for the military position and operation for HMS. HMS stands for Hitman Services. Do not allow the name to fool you. For the name, well, I'll just keep it short. We're not contract killers. Never were, never will be. It was a catchy name at the time for younger members from the very beginning who started it. They didn't treat it the way it was meant to be treated, and it grew into something more serious, more so populated. A lot of people get into politics, and they know what kind of world we live in currently. And things are starting to become pretty dark for those of you that are old enough to understand these politics and the way they work. Now, your gender, your age, the color of your skin, your height, none of it matters. It has nothing to do with any of this. Each and every one of us is equal, and you deserve to all have equal rights, no matter what country you live in, and in the future, no matter what planet. Now, I'm going to stop beating around the bush and go into more detail. There's a faction that has been fighting for you for years now, and I've watched it grow. It's grown so much over that time. A lot of sacrifices have been made, and there have been major strides since then. There's been a large push, and a lot of people have had to suffer on those sacrifices, and people have given their lives to make sure people like you can go throughout the day normally with your normal everyday schedule, whether it be sleeping in, whether it be getting up to go to work, whether it be eating breakfast and getting on the bus to go to school even. Our world as we know it is about to change, for better or for worse. There's going to be a lot of attempts, hate speech, bad reputation here and there, and a lot of people are not going to take kindly to this video. And a lot of them are going to try to shut it down. But in the process, at the same time, some people might get killed over it. I have with me someone else currently who's mostly recording the video. It is Hitman Services identification number is 211. He's third in command for HMS. He can explain his job if he wishes to in that position, but I'm going to let him introduce himself real quick. 211, would you go ahead?
Hi, I'm Hitman Don 211, or Hitman Tutor 211, doesn't really matter. At this current moment, I am the third in command, and I handle defenses, payments to other members, certain things like uniforms, weapons, etc. In this current day and age, we are currently trying to stride and make a new world order.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We'll have to start cutting this video short, but I want to go ahead and make sure you guys understand. We're going to be putting a website link, a website recently constructed for all of you to better understand. There's an About section tab on there that will explain a few things. Not all. We can't explain everything all in one go. I wish we could. But you have to go to that website. You can go ahead and read over everything. This is not a joking matter. If you don't want to take this seriously, and you don't want to listen to what we have to say, then you have every right to ignore this video and move on to whatever it is that we're doing. Playing a game, reading a book, texting. But if you want to see what the future has in store for you, and what this new world really is, you should try to contact us. And if not that, then just read the About section tab. It's going to be extremely difficult to keep all of this up, but we're going to fight to make sure it stays up, because you need to know, which is very important. I'd have to say, for everyone in America, basically, if you see this, you'll probably know what I'm trying to get at here. At the same time, you should by now already know what our government is like currently. The leaders in power, they're not who they say they are. And they're not good people. The things that they're planning, they're insane. The reason why this is being put out on YouTube is because it's the best way we can reach across to tell all of you all at once. This video and its views are going to slowly grow and grow and grow. I don't need any hate speech in the comments, none of us do. But you're entitled to your opinion. You can speak out whatever you want, but try to keep the flame wars to yourselves. You can click the like button, or you can subscribe. Any other updates will be posted up, I promise, as soon as possible. And the rest of you can watch these videos, and we'll slowly reveal what's happening. Think of it like a book. You can slowly work everything out yourself. Another thing, as for any of you that are looking to join into the military, let me tell you something. If you're in the US, they don't need any more troops. They already have a lot. You're basically just going to become another number adding up into a giant selection of other people that are just like you. And a lot of them are all ready to die for their country. But some of them die and don't even actually get that far or change anything. It's just another job. Just like everything else you can go do. Stick with those. But if I can't convince you, then I'll place another link that'll show another line of work that you can try if you're really willing to risk your life. Hello, and welcome to the HMS introduction video. I am Hitman Don 711, and this is Hitman Tutor 211. I am the second in command of the military position for HMS and Newfound Government. That is going to be okay. Cut. Yeah, that's not gonna work.